to me, drop down to your knees. Young Money, the mafia, that's where the love sees. I'm in the Dominican, Big Poppy Ortiz, doing target practice, all these just aiming to please. Shout out to the CEO, 500 degrees. Shout out to the OVO, Red Wings and Fatigues. Wanna be friends, how coincidental? This supposed to be y'all, yeah, we ain't get the memo. A young king, pay me a go. 40 got a bunch of he ain't even.
Ooh, it's something about, just something about the way she moves. I can't figure it out. It's something.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I get smoked already, so hard in my blunt is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. No crib talk will come through, it's time to break it in. 32 like my penny size, cause the niggas try breaking it. No condo, say your name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute, had the poppers from the Ricky, ain't been feeling. But it's never the same as the first time we did it. First time we did it, but I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man.
Wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm gonna tell myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on scene. Think you know your girl's so funny to me. That's why you didn't call it but one time. Got tired of your shit, you almost your mind. Long say, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause my house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out the light. You refuse to match up with my
Hey y'all, it is Cheney. Welcome to my channel. Last time y'all saw me, I was getting my nails done, and that was my nails done, or Wednesday. No, that was Wednesday. I got my nails did, and I really don't like the color. You know, I don't like the color because you really can't tell that it's yellow. So I really kind of wanted like a bright, a vibrant kind of yellow, and it's not like really giving yellow. It's not really noticeable. And so I didn't have enough time to get my toes done because she came to the appointment like late. I don't know, I think she forgot or something. But I had to end up coming back on Friday, to get my toes done. And I got a different yellow because I didn't like this yellow. And then the yellow that I got on my toes, I really don't like that yellow. And she didn't have time for me to like change my nails to my toe color. But I'm glad she didn't, because once I got home and I settled in, I looked at my toes. I'm like, wait, I don't like this yellow. So it's like, it's not bright enough. Like I like bright, like the color that I thought about in my head. I couldn't like express it to her. I didn't know how to like express to her like the color that I was really looking for. So when I got home, I saw my little hair tie. I realized like, wait, this is the color that I'm thinking about. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. Let me see. This yellow. This is the type of yellow. Y'all see my nails? I don't think, yeah, y'all won't see it in the sun. So this is the type of yellow that I'm kind of looking for. So I'm thinking like either I can make another appointment and just change both my hands and my feet, because I like my hands and my feet to match anyways. I was thinking of like a spring yellow. I thought I was thinking of a pastel yellow, but once I saw the pastel yellow, I'm like, nah, that's not it. And then she was kind of like mixing the colors with this one specific yellow, and I'm like, nah, that's not really like the yellow I was trying to give. But like this yellow right here is like the yellow, well, you really can't tell on camera, but this the yellow right here that I really want to do. But anyways, today is Saturday. It is 4:58, and quick update on my anatomy and physiology. I have an exam due today. The reason why y'all haven't seen me all week is, for one, I was supposed to take y'all to class with me, but class was canceled on Wednesday, so that's why I ended up going to the nail shop instead on Wednesday, because class was canceled on Thursday, and you know I'd be like tightening up on my homework on Wednesdays. But yeah, so Thursday class was canceled, so that's why I did not take y'all with me. I will take y'all with me next Thursday. Oh snaps, do we have class next Thursday? Oh shoot, I forgot all about that, y'all. Oh my goodness, I forgot all about that. I don't know if I need to check and see if I have class next Wednesday, because right now I'm currently on spring break, but I forgot that I have class every Thursday. And now that I'm in school, because for those of you who don't know me, I take my son out of town every spring break, and I'm going to be in the Dells on Thursday, and I'm just not realizing, like, oh, shoot, I'm going to be in the Dells on Thursday. I'm not going to make it to class, but whatever, oh, well. Shoot, I already paid for the hotel. But, yeah, so, as I just said, I will talk about that afterwards, after this. But I'm getting ready to take my exam. I've been studying like crazy all week for this exam, to the point where like I didn't even turn in my assignments that were due Thursday, because she said really don't worry about the assignments, y'all can turn them in late, just focus on the exam. This is my first exam for anatomy and physiology. The exam is going to be for chapters 1 through 4. Okay, so the test is going to be, don't talk about my lashes, y'all. I'm still doing maintenance. But, you know, I've been so focused and locked in on studying this week. But I still end up getting my nails did. But anyways, because, you know, for my trip. So that was the only time I was able to get my nails done before my trip. So I had to kind of like, you know, you get it. Anywho, so exam 1 will be on directional terms, body regions, homeostasis, matter and mass, 4 most abundant elements in the body, which is nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Is that it? Hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and shoot, water. Oh shoot, I don't freaking know. I just know it when I see it. Oh, hydrogen is water. Oh my goodness. But anywho, Anywho. For, okay, atoms, subatomic particles, cation and antion, and then bonds, covenant, ionics, and hydrogen, types of energy, potential, kinetic, I don't know how to say that word, but types of energy like ATP, enzymes. That's the type of energy they're talking about, like pertaining to the chemical reactions that I mentioned before. And then we're going to be talking about macromolecules like lipids, proteins, carbohydrates, and nucleic acid. We're going to be talking about pH and the buffer system, cells and mitosis, and tissues, characteristics and locations of what type of tissues, forms, linings, and coverings, like epithelial tissues, connective tissues, muscular, stuff like that. And the secretions of endocrine glands are released directly. So our we have glands in our bodies, and the endocrine glands release hormones. Like, you know, that's where like our hormones come from. So yeah, that's all the things that the exam is gonna cover. So I've just been studying, and y'all, I'm gonna make sure I do it like a quick little prayer. I always do prayers before like my tests and stuff. And then because we do our tests on the McGrath-Hill, because that's like the book we study out of, that is the app we use on our computers for all our worksheets and, you know, quizzes and tests and stuff. So with the McGraw-Hill, actually, what I was gonna say, so we had to end up downloading like this app for our computer to take our tests on, because it says something about like it's gonna be recording us while we're taking the test. So yeah, there is no notes. It is strictly off the top of the dome. That's exactly why like I just been going so hard with the studying. The stuff that we read in the chapters on the test, they're gonna ask the questions in a critical thinking manner. And that's what I'd be like, oh my goodness. So instead of directly asking it, they're asking it so we can critically think. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So they're going to be asking questions that we never even heard of before, but it's going to be similar or roundabout. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm going to try not to stress though. I'm going to try not to stress. Study a little bit more. And I'm gonna take this exam, so I'm gonna just, depending on what type of mood I be after I take this exam, it is gonna determine whether if I see y'all after I get done taking this exam or not. Because y'all, I'm so nervous about this exam, and then I take my grades real serious. Like if I get a bad grade, like my whole day be just ruined. Like my whole day be ruined. So it's just like I ain't gonna even feel like picking up my camera, but I ain't gonna even speak like that. Like I'm gonna get a good grade. I'm gonna get an A. God, I already thank you for this A. Thank you so much, Jesus, for blessing me with an A on this test. And yeah, I'm gonna pick the camera up and let y'all know that I got an A, because I got an A. Y'all, I just finished my test. Lord Jesus, hallelujah Jesus, I got a 70 out of 80. Thank you, God. I just finished my exam, y'all. I just finished it, and like I was so scared to press that submit button. Oh my goodness. I got a 70 out of 80. I got 10 wrong out of 80. Like, thank you, Jesus. I was studying so hard, y'all. I was studying so hard. Y'all just don't understand. But I just had to come back and show y'all my results. Tell y'all about my results. Y'all do not understand how my palms are sweating and my heart is beating out of my chest. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad that this is over with. Like, I want to literally go and celebrate. Like, I'm ready to, like, enjoy the rest of my spring break now. Like, oh my goodness. Y'all just don't understand how this feels. Like, So, good morning. Today is Monday, March 24th. As y'all know, I'm currently on spring break right now. So right now, y'all, I currently do have like a little dilemma, I guess. So, let me tell y'all what happened. Hold on. I currently do kind of got like a small little dilemma or whatever. So right now, I'm currently getting ready to go to Chicago with my sister, which was kind of like planned but not planned. So let me just start the story. So my sisters ended up getting into it.
That many dudes. Alan wasn't ugly.
I remember what I looked like. I don't think he was over here.
He wasn't ugly.
Just because he was light skinned.
He was not light skinned. Alan was darker than me.
Chocolate.
And he didn't have dreads. He just had good hair.
That's what I said, because his hair, I say red.
I ain't date that many niggas.
Y'all,
I
we
ain't
is
date no
off
ugly niggas. I
task.
definitely ain't date no ugly niggas. Which one?
All of them, I keep saying that. Every one of them, pick one, ugly.
None of them. The only ugly nigga I dated was Trey.
Pick one of you.
She just mad because she date these big, fat, sloppy ass,
No, I'm not. Why
bum
would I
ass
be mad?
niggas
Why
that
would I-
don't buy her shit.
Y'all.
Is
She
broke
mad
as
now.
fuck.
Now she mad.
If I'm a date,
the nigga ugly, now she mad.
but the nigga cashed out. If I'm a date an ugly nigga, he gonna be cashing. Chase the only ugly ass nigga that I dated. But the nigga came with plenty of money behind. I date an ugly ass nigga if you got money. But I'm not finna date you when you ain't got shit.
Okay, and he's still ugly.
And he's still ugly.
Yeah.
With money.
All of them are ugly.
Money.
My sisters ended up getting into it. We were all supposed to go on spring break together because I take my son every spring break out of town somewhere. So I included my sisters last year, and then I included my sisters this year or whatever. So we were all supposed to get together and discuss the details of the trip, and then my sisters ended up having like a petty argument. This is nothing new. Like, we always end up getting into arguments. Actually, my sister, me, and Kara, we don't ever really argue like that. But like my sister TT, she's the one who, like, you know, she the one who like I get into it with her sometimes, or my sister Kara get into it with her sometimes. Like, that's just how the dynamic always been or whatever. So like, yeah. Like, so I don't know, but yeah. So this time, Kara is into it. I think last time I was into it with TT. Now this time, Kara's into it with TT. I think the summertime is mainly when me and TT be into it. But so yeah. Anyways, my sisters got into it. They got into a petty argument or whatever. And at first I'm thinking it's petty, but it ended up kind of, you know, getting a little more serious or whatever.
I'm playing.
Don't play over there, over there, over there, over there.
I'm playing.
So that's an ugly angle. Like, OMG, I look so ugly right now. But anywho, so spring break was canceled. Like, we all wasn't doing anything together anymore. My sister Kara, like, I ain't doing nothing no more. Like, forget that. So I still was gonna do something with just me and my son, how it originally always been like it. I always just did stuff with me and my son. That's how it started out. I was planning to go to the Dells or whatever, just taking me and my son. So my mom had told me like, oh, like, cause she knew I was going to the Dells, and she ended up telling me like, Kara still want to go or whatever. I'm like, oh, she do? She like, yeah. I'm like, okay. She like, yeah, I already told her that you was going to the Dells. She said she would still go. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, which is fine, which is cool. But I'm like, I know that like she don't want my other sister to go, so it's just like, you know, kind of put me in the middle. Like, oh, you went with her, you still went on vacation with her and not with me. So, you know, so I was just like, you know, that's why I was just gonna go ahead and go. But, you know, I was fine. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. So I was trying to, so then we planned to go to the Dells, so I was trying to mend them together, so like we could all go and nobody would feel a way about nobody going without, like me going without the other. But so I called my sister TT, and TT apologized and everything. She like, okay, tell Kara I apologize or whatever. And I didn't even tell her to say that, you know, I didn't tell her to say that. She just, you know, apologized on her own. But you know, TT do be saying like messed up, she said like some messed up stuff to her in the argument or whatever. So Kara was just like, I told Kara, you know, thinking like maybe she'll want to include her on the trip, like, you know, forget her or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, she said she apologized and stuff like that. But no, my sister wasn't hearing it. She like, nope, I need a break from her. Like, I'm still not ready to be around her. So I'm just like, oh snaps, I'm gonna have to do separate spring breaks with each sister. Like, cause you know, I'm like, dang, like, you know, I was gonna hang out with both of them. Now it's like I gotta do separate. We were supposed to all hang out with each other, so now it's like I have to do separate spring breaks with each sister. So I ended up finding out my sister still wanted to do Chicago. So, you know, she still wanted to do Chicago. So, because that's what we were originally going to do when we all were supposed to be together. But then when we all wasn't going to be together no more, I just decided to just do the Dells by myself. But then my sister got included, and then she don't want the other sister included because they into it. And I tried to mend them together. She wasn't having it. So then it's like, oh shoot, my plan didn't work to mend them together, and we was gonna all go to the Dells together. And now it's like, okay, now my other sister still wants to do the Chicago thing. And she asked me like, okay, you still want to do the Chicago? And I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, cool, whatever. Because I actually was still going to try to go to Chicago on the spring break. I was just going to try to do the Dells in Chicago because I still kind of wanted to do Chicago. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. Because I was just going to do Chicago on Saturday. But, like a one-day thing or whatever, I was still going to do it. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's cool. And so, yeah. So now, today, I'm getting ready to go to Chicago with TT. And tomorrow, I'm going to the Dells with my other sister. Woo, yeah, so, but TT driving to Chicago, so it's not like I'm gonna be like, we're out. But like, you know, y'all know I drive the school bus anyway, so like I do a lot of driving for work. I do like 4 hours a day driving for work anyway, so like doing that drive like ain't nothing that I don't usually do on a daily anyway. So that's what it is. So right now I'm currently getting ready to, you know, go there. But so now I'm like rushing or whatever to like get myself together. And then I have to go drop off my nephew because my nephew spent the night, so I gotta go drop him off. And which is Kara's son. So like neither one of them know that I'm like doing one thing with the other. So I mean, which is not a problem if they did know, but I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm caught in the middle. I don't freaking know. Like, tell me what y'all would do in this situation. So it did, like, not only do TT be into it with my sister Kiera, TT be getting into it with my sister Kiera kids as well. So like my nephew that's here right now, he's currently into it with TT. So I wanna like y'all, this is just a mess. It just be such a mess, y'all. But I'm trying to rush real fast to get myself together. So I'm gonna just talk to y'all in the car. So I know I look ugly right now, but I'm trying to get myself together. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get in the car. It's so messy, like y'all. I just want me and my son to have a good experience, a good spring break. And like, you know, all activities is fun, you know, so I guess, you know, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna call y'all back and let y'all know how this go.
They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real. Now the day goes by where I don't think you always stay down and you always stay true. I don't know what I would do without you. You by my side, I can't lose. They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real. It's like you come in perfect time, and even through the shade, you keep me shining. Off track till you pass out.
Gonna look greasy. So we finally made it to Chicago. Now we gotta figure out,
We all made it to Chicago.
Oh.
What's up, guys?
So we finally made it to Chicago, and now we are headed to the ice cream museum. And now we're trying to figure out, we're trying to walk back because we had to park, and now we're walking to the ice cream museum. Okay, so
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
you need to come on this side, Tiger. Right here.
I will be there if the car is coming. I will.
Well, these shoes is not made for walking. These shoes that I got on.
Mommy.
Yes. Huh? Yeah. We gotta grab a ticket, sire, for your name tag. Grab two. Rip it off. Rip it right here. No, no, no. We gotta come up with a name. Do you want that, sire?
Yeah, I like the chocolate.
Here, grab it. It's right there. Grab it. Grab the cup. Be careful. Come on. Come on. We're gonna get to the chocolate. We're gonna get to the chocolate.
Welcome in, friends. Take a seat. We've got some more down here as well.
Here, sit down. You can sit down right there. Sit down.
All right, friends.
Scoot over.
Scoot over.
Scoot over.
Scoot over.
Hi. No, the S right here. Mommy. That'd be mommy now. Here go M right here. 2 M's.
3 M's.
Mommy.
3 M's. 3 M's.
You gotta spell mommy for me.
Long.
And what else?
3 M's. I found an M.
Found another M? Okay. Thank you.
I need an egg.
Come on, Sire. Let's go. Come on, honey. You like it? You want to spin the wheel? You want it to land on the chocolate?
What's it?
Chocolate, because this is all he's been talking about. Okay. He tossed this in my hand so fast. Oh. Sire, can you tell her what ice cream you want?
Chocolate ice cream.
We have an oat chocolate chunk. Is that okay? It tastes kind of like an oatmeal cookie with extra chocolate in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. We'll get that right up for you. And would you like another flavor? We have a mint with a chocolate swirl in it.
Oh, I love mint.
Awesome. We'll get you one of each.
Okay, thank you. The green one is mommy's.
Here's yours. Enjoy. And
I thought you were going to grab mine.
mint for the chocolate swirl.
Thank you. Talking about next year, who would be your date for Valentine's? Sire. Sire. But you gotta be careful, okay? They're gonna ball. You gotta knock the ball in the hole right there. In this hole. You gotta use the stick with 2 hands. 2 hands. This hand, let me show you how to hold it. Wait. And then you softly.
Plain, mustard plain, everything. Okay.
So we finna get a hole in one? Hey, no touching the ball. Nene. Oh, I missed it, sire. Do it again. I missed it. Do it again.
Let's do it right. It is started.
Wait.
There, come on, let's do the count.
I remember 2 hands. I showed him how to hold it the first time. It's so hot in here. Good job. Oh, snaps almost got it.
Yeah.
This will be rolled.
Let me help you. So you got this.
That's what flavor ice cream they got. Heck you dog, not Chicago pie hole. Need a Milwaukee pie hole. So watch out. You know what my mom put? Oh, did you get mommy? I don't know. I just got it. Lamel, don't be throwing them.
Attention, all sprinkle fighters, please make sure.
Hey, somebody throw something, you throw it back. If somebody throw something at you. I saw that little white boy throw something. Sire! 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 That's not hear me. Look. Hey, get away. Sire! Sire! Come here. Come over this way. Cause you right in the crossfire. I don't need it. Come this way by your cousin. You stay by your cousin. Stay by your cousin. Where your cousin is?
What? They got a gold ice cream scoop. That's what Sophia said.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I were more than you could manage, yeah. Oh, could be honest. Closer to me, oh, giving me solace. Promise that you won't let me fall. That I can have this moment for life. You could do it. You could do it.
Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire. And yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment, I bring. Put it on everything. That I will retire with the ring. And I will retire with the crown. Yes. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ. Me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We. Young Money raised me. Grew up out in Paisley. Southside Jamaica. Queens and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood. Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters. Sorry that you couldn't faze me. Ain't being cocky. We just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment we'll be syndicated. I don't know. This night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up.
Hey y'all, so as y'all see, I am back from Chicago. Really do like the ice cream museum. I done paid for a VIP ticket, which I wish I hadn't of paid for a VIP ticket because it really was kind of a waste. I didn't really use my VIP necessities. I felt like we were kind of like rushing through, you know, like I kind of wanted to like do more content, like get more content there. and I really didn't get a chance to get as much content as I wanted to. But that's like usually how it is, like when I go places with like a family member or a friend or someone else. Other than when it's just me and my son, I get all the content I need. But when it's like me and like someone else with us, then it's like I really don't get a chance to get all the content that I really need. Because I was kind of feeling like she didn't make me feel rushed, but like I kind of felt like I had to rush to be considerate, you know, because I knew they were like waiting on me. So it's just like, you know, so that always kind of like interfered with me like getting the content that I need. But I feel like we kind of did rush through that museum for like as much. I knew we were trying to get back before it got too late, but it's just like, you know, we were kind of like going through the museum. We wasn't like lingering around as, you know, much as I really wanted to, like, you know, spend more time in each of the rooms. You know, but you know, in the back of our heads, I knew we had to like get back before, because you know, Chicago traffic is just crazy. And so yeah, like it kind of did like feel like kind of rushed or whatever. And yeah, so you know, whatever about it, just because like I knew I had to get back and start getting ready for going to the Dells tomorrow. And it's just like, you know, I kind of like feel, I don't know, I feel a little bit like a cheater. I don't know why, but because I told y'all earlier, my sisters aren't talking to each other currently at the moment because they got into it. And it's like I didn't tell neither sister that I was doing this with this sister and doing that with that sister. I didn't tell neither one of them. You know, as I explained to y'all earlier, I'm just like, you know, I was originally about to just go to the Dells by myself because I felt like we weren't doing anything as a group anymore. So I was going to just go by myself. But then my mom ended up telling my other sister that I was still going. And she was like, oh, I'd still go. And I was fine with that. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, you know, you can still go. But I knew she didn't want to go with my other sister. So it was just like, dang, like we're just excluding her out the equation. So that's why it kind of like I just was going to go by myself because I didn't want to exclude nobody. But then my mom ended up like telling her. So like she ended up coming, you know. So then like, you know, I don't know. It's just hard to explain. So then it's just like she didn't want her included. So it was just like, it was just a whole big mess. But I still had wanted to like go to Chicago on the trip as well. On my spring break as well. But it's just like, so then it kind of worked out that my other sister still wanted to go to Chicago. So that kind of worked out. So I just had to do spring break separately with my sisters. I wanted to do it together with them, but I ended up kind of doing it separately. And my other sister kind of like said some below the belt stuff to TT, said some below the belt things to Kara. They were both saying stuff to each other. It was like a petty argument. Like we always all have petty arguments, whatever. If y'all got sisters, y'all know about that. But then it started like getting a little deeper. Cause like TT kind of said some stuff that was like below the belt, and I was kind of like trying to explain to her like, you know, okay, but you mentioned this and you mentioned that, and like that's kind of like below the belt. That's kind of like, you know, crossing the line. And she was just like, okay, well, you know, if you're arguing with somebody, you're not gonna like, you know, you're gonna say stuff like you're not gonna argue. And you know what I'm saying, but I was just trying to explain to her like, you know, but when you arguing with your sister, you know, you don't take it all the way there. If you're arguing with somebody on the street, yeah, like there's no limits. But like if you're arguing with your sister, you don't really take it that far, you know, because you still got to deal with them for the rest of your life. So, you know, it's like you don't want to like say something that you never really pull back from, you know, because with a stranger, you're never going to see them again. You don't even care about them. So it's just like, but when it's your sister, it's different. It's like, you know, there's limits to what the argument can be about. But I mean, I don't know, y'all. They both felt attacked. And I just kind of felt like I was really stuck in the middle. Like, I understand where my sister Kara is coming from with certain things that my sister TT said to her. Because, like, you know, like I said to y'all before, it's either me and TT that bicker back and forth or got into it, or it's either Kara and TT that got into it back and forth. So it's like, I kind of understand from Kara's side when TT say certain things, because, like, you know, when you get into an argument with TT, she'll say certain things. You're just like, now, why would you take it that far? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, and then you take it far, because it's like, you took it far first, so now I'm gonna take it far, you know. But TT really don't be seeing that from her. She don't be seeing that she be taking stuff too far sometimes. But yeah, TT felt like Kara had said something that triggered her to make her say that. So I don't know, y'all. It's just, I feel like I'm caught in the middle, but now I'm spending 2 separate spring breaks with each sister. Okay, I had to switch my battery real quick. But anywho, I just feel so caught in the middle, because, like, TT's telling me how she feels, and then Kara's telling me how she feels, and then, like, I didn't tell neither one of them that, like, I'm doing stuff with both of them, and it's just like, oh my goodness. But anywho, well, let's just get past that, because that's just, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. But it is currently 8:02, and I have to wash some clothes for Sire. My Amazon package with Sire's swim trunks didn't arrive. I don't know if my mom just didn't tell me about it, but all his swim trunks didn't arrive. I'm gonna have to just look on my Amazon. Hold on. So I just went on Amazon and looked up the order. Never delivered. I'm sitting here waiting on this, and they're talking about they used the wrong payment. They used the wrong payment method for my for that order for his swim trunks. So my baby has no swim trunks for tomorrow. I had him some cute little swim trunks. He's been into Sonic lately. Had him some Sonic swim trunks, and they're not. Like, they could have told me, like, what the heck? I have to go on the app and see, and I'm sitting here waiting on this stuff that never freaking came. I'm so irritated now. So I have to get up tomorrow. I hate running errands before I have to, like, hop on the road. That's, like, so irritating. But I have to go and get my baby some swim trunks. I have to, like, you know, go get some hotel snacks, car snacks. I have to. So I'm gonna pack, get my stuff together, get my son's stuff together. But yeah, so I'm gonna just see y'all tomorrow. But I'm ending the vlog right here. And y'all be blessed if you made this far in my video. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next vlog. So, bye.
Ooh, it's something about, just something about the